Welcome to Planet X TV. Today, more action from the Soul Planet X games. Today, we're going to bring you some BMX dirt action. We're going to listen to Bright Yellow from the mp3.com.au stage and some action from the Braun Cruiser 3 Wake Slam Jam. Here's Lisa Jenkins down at the mini ramp.
What you're about to see should not be tried at home. Check out what these guys can do on a Razor scooter.
Hey, if you thought Razor scooters were just for your kids or nerds on their way to the office trying to avoid the bus queues, have another look at this. There's a whole bunch of kids who are taking the Razor scooter, taking it to skate parks and starting to do some pretty crazy tricks.
My name's Jarrett Reed. I'm from Anaheim, California, and I'm here in St. Kilda for the Planet X for the first scooter contest. I guess they're having a mini ramp contest. Yeah, I've been riding scooters now for probably about 6 years, 7 years. And it all started as an accident. I was riding rollerblades for skate shows all over the United States, and one of the little kids that does the shows with us had a scooter, and I got on it and started fooling around, and Ollie, our team manager, had seen me and sponsored me on the spot, so I was really stoked.
So not content with seeing backflips and guys flying over fences on these Razor scooters, the crowd at the St Kilda Fest started cheering for something they'd heard that the visiting US Razor team could do. They called for the front flip. And after a couple of goes, a couple of bailouts and a couple of yelling for more appreciation from the crowd, Jarrett Reed decided it was time to throw it down.
Tell us your name.
My name is Benny.
Well, my soulmate.
She's a bit fat.
Really nice and extremely funny.
He's wearing sunnies. He's actually right over behind you.
Yeah! No. You from New Zealand?
No, my soulmate, he's hot. I mean, she's hot.
He likes pink.
She loves it. She tells me it's the best all the time.
Yeah, on the beach. No, it's underage, so I keep telling people that, so it wasn't so bad.
I think you're my soulmate.
He just never puts anything away.
No, actually, no. These are new clothes. I just bought them today.
Sometimes she needs to sort of back off a little bit. Well, I need to back off what I expect of her.
Fair enough.
He introduces me to that, and likewise with him. So we had fun at the big day out.
If you give me my number, yeah.
Log on to planetx.com.au for all the latest and greatest in the world of Planet X, including details on Planet X events and TV shows coming up. You could win big in our Win Stuff Zone with heaps of cool prize comps every month. Plus, if you join up as a Planet X member, you can download awesome action sports video clips and images for free. Planet X membership is free, and you also get a monthly newsletter with all the news you need to know. Check it out now, planetx.com.au.
I'm Brett Eisenhower. You're watching Planet X TV.
It's the Soul Planet X Games from St Kilda Fest in Melbourne, and we are into the BMX Dirt competition. This is round 3 of the semi-final. We've got 8 riders, 3 rounds in total. The top 4 will make it into the final. First rider, Daniel Dunn, coming in off the flat ground, takes the outside ramp, starts off with a tail whip 360. Into the second, gets off the back of the bike, Superman seat grab, turns it into Indian air with a little scissor kick. Let's have a look again. There is the 360 with the tail whip. Slips a pedal, gets back on though, off the back of the bike, Indian Superman seat grab. Jordan Kolb, he's cranking in for his first as well. 360 over the first jump, into the second. Off the back, this time the Superman seat grab getting full extension off the back of that bike. Little 360 over the first. Big old Superman seat grab over the second for Jordan Kolb. Mick Bizan gets upside down, gets that backflip away on the first jump, pedals into the second, he's got nothing over the second. No hand, no feet, they call that a nothing. From the top of the roll-in, Dane Searles takes the big 28-foot jump and backflips the first one. Into the second, one-handed double can, a little bit squirrely on the landing and goes down in a screaming heap. Once again, over the first, a big backflip. Into the second one, gets off the side of the bike, no-footed can, one-hander, but just loses that front wheel. All right, Daniel Dunn, pedaling in once again. This time, backflip over the first, comes up a little bit short, he's got to get the speed for the second. Big old tail whip. Looking pretty comfortable over that second jump. There is the backflip. This time into the second, gets off the back, you can see the legs out away from the frame and gets that tail whip down nicely. Jordan Kolb cranking in once again. Tabletop 360. Off the back with the cannonball for his second trick. Tabletop 3, gets that bike as flat as he possibly can. And off the back, grabs the seat, gets back onto the pedals. Mick Bizan cranking in once again, a big old backflip over the first. Once again, getting off a little bit side, losing a bit of speed, gets the double can away nicely. Just getting a little bit sideways, landing in that soft dirt, slows him down, but he gets the speed up to get that double can away. And Dane Searles from the top of the roll in once again. Backflipping that first jump. 360 tail whip over the second. Launching, that's a big gap over that first one. You see he comes up a little bit short, so he's got to suck it up, get the speed up again. Tail whip 360 over the second. And it looks a little like this. These guys, their scores from the first 3 rounds all get added together. Dane Searles and Daniel Dunn in good position to move into the next round. 4 riders still to come next time.
Dark colors on my page, too many to bear. Oh, I got doubles to trade, so I just hit my funny bone and no one cares. So what's happened to me? And now I just couldn't care. See, as soon as I get a friend, I just hit my funny bone and no one cares.
stream music for your portable player? mp3.com.au offers 100,000 free and legal downloads. Visit mp3.com.au today and discover Australia's music stars of tomorrow. We are on the Gold Coast for the Braun Cruiser 3 Planet X Wake Slam Jam, one of the biggest wakeboard contests in the country. 8 riders all go head-to-head in a bunch of matchups until we get down to the top 2 and see who will take home the prize. The first matchup for today, Scott Broom versus Jeff Weatherall.
I'm pretty excited, actually. I've been riding a whole bunch lately and feeling really good on the board, so, it's good to be up against Jeff. It pushes you.
Yeah, Scotty Broom, one of the younger guys who's making a big name for himself in wakeboarding in this country, taking on Jeff Weatherall, who is without a doubt one of the best riders from Australia. Well, he's actually from New Zealand, but that's okay. Scotty Broom gets his run underway there, decides to go around the outside of the Humpty slider, takes the flat bar with a little 270 off the backside of it. Turns himself back to a hillside edge, this time cranks into that wake. There is the slim chance, the front mob. It's a front flip with a backside 360. Heading back for the Pete Rose. Now heading back for his second pass, throws that board out the back. Little roll to blind, a little bit sketchy on the landing, but gets himself up and going once again. Adjusts the shorts to make sure the girls don't check out his legs and comes back on the front side. This time just over-rotating that scarecrow, going down for his first fall. The rules are simple, 3 falls and you're swimming home. The rest of the time you will get picked up. Scotty Broom taking his second fall pretty quickly, but he's got time for one more trick as he comes into the double up, throws it out the back with a 360, comes up a little bit short.
I had a bit of a wobble at the end of my first pass and put me off a little bit, to tell you the truth, but still had heaps of fun. Such warm water and warm weather and good times.
Scotty just went out, had a pretty good ride. He did leave the door open, he fell off on a couple of tricks, but I'm riding confident, I'm pretty happy, and I'm just going to go out and have some fun and kind of think about the next round.
Well, Jeff Weatherall, no stranger to this event and to winning it and taking home the gold. He's now up against Scotty Broom, who, as he said, has left the door open for him. Starts off nice and big, though. The chromo onto the flat bar, front side, board slide, little backside 270 off. Turns himself back around the regular stance. On the hillside this time, turns it out the back. Backside 5, spinning blind away from the boat on that one. Jeff not taking it easy, throwing down the tricks, as he said, to get in a bit of practice for the next round. Gets that 540 away nicely, reaches down, gives the board a little tickle on the way around, and back to his hillside once again. There is the whirly bird, 540, 1.5 rotations while upside down, Ole style. There is the Indy glide for Jeff as well, really throwing it down. He's already into the next round without a doubt, gapping over the boobies with a little backside board slide. Heading down towards the end of the pass now, Weatherall back on the toe side. There is the toe side back roll to blind, also known as the G-spot. Into the double up, and Weatherall, not taking it easy at all.
For me, it was more of a practice for the next round, Got to take Dino on. He is a Pro Tour champion. He's got some skills, so really going to have to kick his ass.
Well, Jeff, doing enough to move on with little tricks like that. That is the chromo, reaching down and grabbing the nose. Backside 540. Well, Weatherall moving on to the next round, and as he said, he'll match up with Dean Smith.
Alrighty, time to spend 60 seconds with Jarrett Reid. Jarrett, preferred date, Paris or Brittany?
Paris.
Favourite facial hair, beard or moustache?
I'm gonna have to say shaving. I don't like either of them.
New undies every day or once a week?
Once a year. No, I'm just kidding. Every day.
If you break a finger during a comp, do you keep riding or do you go to hospital?
Keep riding.
First date, movie or a dinner?
Probably both.
Favourite car, old classic or new model?
New models for sure.
Favourite tunes, heavy metal or funky grooves?
I'm gonna have to say heavy metal. I like the hard stuff.
Would you rather be Brad Pitt or Chopper Read?
I don't know who the second one is, so Brad Pitt for sure.
At a rock concert, would you be in the mosh pit or have a reserved seat?
I'd probably be in the mosh pit.
Vegemite or peanut butter?
Peanut butter for sure.
Jarrett, thanks for spending 60 seconds with us.
Anytime. Glad to be here.
mp3.com.au presents Discoveries, Australia's best emerging bands and MCs across 15 blistering tracks. Featuring Triple J Unearthed winners Young and Restless, hip-hop duo EES, and a bonus 20-minute DVD of thrills and spills from the Planet X Summer Games. mp3.com.au Discoveries, out now. Since 1998, the Planet X Summer Games has brought action. It's brought sport, music and parties to the country. This year we brought the roadshow to the St Kilda Festival. Let's have a look at some of the action.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Purple shoes, used to carry me around down to nowhere.
So this year we did things a little bit differently as well. We brought a whole bunch of bulldozers down onto St Kilda Beach and we dug some big old pools for the Energize Up and Go Rail Jam. Some of the best wakeboarders in the country got the opportunity to go through these pools, over 100 metres long, rails, kickers and a whole bunch of fun. Best of all, we didn't even need a boat. We got the new Urban Rider winches to pull the action. Then we got truckloads of dirt and put them in the middle of the park and got a whole bunch of crazy guys on BMX bikes to start launching themselves off some ramps, all part of the Soul Planet X Games. And what would the St Kilda Fest be without some skateboards? The mini ramp over in the corner. Then we took the whole show on the road, headed north to the Gold Coast for the Braun Cruiser 3 Wake Slam Jam. 8 riders behind a boat going head to head in more wakeboard competition. The visiting US Pro Razor scooter team even made an appearance at Melbourne. The crowd enjoyed it. These guys aren't scared to throw it down and try and break things. course, when you talk Planet X Summer Games, you always talk about the freestyle motocross. Some big firsts in the world of the Planet X Games over the years. This year, down in Melbourne, the wind didn't look after us on Sunday, but Saturday we did get a little bit of practice time in. Check this out. Well, it's been a massive show, but that's all we've got time for today. If you want more information, go to planetx.com.au.
And make sure you're with us next time when we bring you more from the Soul Planet X Games here in Melbourne.